Hi. No one's in here yet, but just taking off my lipstick. That's not the whole life, that's just what I'm doing this second. Hello. What do I want to do? This mug. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hi. Hi, everybody. Yeah, everybody subscribe, like the video. I would appreciate that. Yeah, Pop-Tart Toaster. You ever heard of that? Pretty cool. Chris says, are you the UFC girl who interviews the fighters? I don't even know what that is. No, I don't even know what UFC is. University of something, right? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. I'm making coffee. Right? They were kind of odd in the comments a little bit. I'm 22. Hello. Right now I'm putting on chapstick, actually, destroying the chapstick that I'm putting on. That's what I'm doing. Show feet, brother. That's crazy. What? Huh? 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 What? Drama? What do you mean drama? If that is something about me, I don't know anything about it. That's for sure. But it is odd, because that's also the name of my, like, childhood best friend, and then you just put drama, and I'm like, what? Like, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about any drama, that's for sure, so. Oh, you're from Rome, Italy? That's so cool. Thank you for saying I'm beautiful and a princess. That's very nice. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Everyone's like, can we be friends? And let's see your feet right now. Wow. Nice to meet you too. Why do I want to see my feet? You didn't say anything. What? I didn't flash you, did I, though? I'm like, oh no. I don't know what you guys are saying. A lot of what you guys are saying does not make any sense. So, I don't know. Are you asking how many subscribers I have? I have however many subscribers it says I have. Definitely 400 something. I don't play Roblox. That's not a window. It used to be, actually, I think. Before it was made out of wood. It just doesn't have glass, so it's made out of wood. Whatever. You guys don't get it. Okay, 477, that's nice. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it if you subscribed. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a racist. I don't know what you're talking about, so, like, I don't know, like, where you made that up, but obviously it's not true, so. People making stuff up. It's not even about me. You're just hallucinating stuff for real, so. You know. Hello, hello. What does it even mean? Do you have a bubble? What? Oh, thank you for saying I have kind eyes. No, I'm not racist. I've never done anything racist, guys. Like, in my whole life, I've never, like, I don't think I've ever in my life done anything racist, because I never wanted to. Like, for what? Like, what? I don't know. I don't know what this is about. Skincare, I don't really do very much skincare. Minimal skincare. Nothing crazy. You guys are crazy. Chris, you're just gonna be, like, in timeout for 24 hours, because... Gross, yeah. Vampire teeth, me? Honestly. Rizasaur says, my grandpa said to me that old folks are allowed to be racist. You guys are crazy. So, like, it's not different if they're old, like, they're still racist if they're racist. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't just, like, make it different. Like, it's still a person. Like, I don't know what you guys are thinking. Van Vessen says, Celeste has a kind face too. Thank you. Catherine says, can you yell my name out? Catherine! Was that good enough? You said nice teeth from what I could see. Old people are savage. Old people talk dumb sheet. Like a dryer sheet. Like old people talk and dryer sheets fall out of their mouth, and like it comes out folded too, but like sometimes on the way down, like the air like makes it like it goes like folded, it like brushes open a little bit, you know, and like slowly falls. You should have seen it. It was pretty good. Wow. You guys are saying somebody's grandpa is on the way out. But I think you mean that as a joke and not seriously. I don't know. You said give me a cup of coffee. That's not too nice. You do have a cup of coffee. It's just invisible, so you didn't know about it. Not my problem. You can't see invisible things. Like, you really should have gotten better at that. But I think your eyes are developing. So maybe there's a future for you. We don't really know. No, I get it. Like, she meant shout out, but like, I said her name. Like, I said her name. Either way, I said her name. I just said it louder, like, she can survive. She did not die just because I said her name at a different volume. You know? I'm sure she's still alive. If not, then maybe it didn't work out. I don't know. I'm not in school because I'm not in school. That's like the main reason why I'm not in school is I'm not in school. Vietnam World War II stories? Is that about somebody's grandpa? What's up? What's up? Someone, The High Observer said, I hope your eyes develop too. Kalis says, are you in 3rd grade? And Jerry says she's on OF. Yeah, you can tell me a joke. Is it gonna be good? I don't know. Is it gonna be weird? What kind of joke? I don't know. You said, why are there no pharmacies in Africa? Why? Sounds like you're gonna make it weird. Someone said, why are you trying to say she's old? She's not a day over 25. Yeah, I'm not a day over 25. I was born in 2002. I'm not a day over 25. You said, let's get high, let's get stoned, take a hit of this. And you want to make a home? War vet grandpa stories. Yeah, in my description, I have an OF. It's, the link tree, because you're not supposed to do, like, direct links from there. Mike's shitty internet provider said, can I tell you my favorite Matt Dillon story really briefly? I don't know who Matt Dillon is, but if you have a good story, maybe you have a good story, I don't know. Here is, that's such a sad thing to say. College, yeah, I'm not in college. Maybe if you guys send me like a bunch of money, I'll go to college. Maybe. I don't know. Thank you for liking my hair. I'm not 23. I am 22 until June. Yeah, not a day over 25, you know? 22, 25. Ugh. 5 is backwards too anyway. It's not that different, you know? Kind of, like, same thing. You're not 4 years old. But if you were, good for you. You made it to 4. It's pretty great, you know? Like, congratulations on your 4th year. My Cash App, I actually made one. It is in the description of the video. I should cosplay. Love the red, white, and blue cheer outfit. I think, like, if I had, like, money and stuff that I were not spending on anything else, then I would enjoy having, like, costumes and stuff. Yeah, like, there's not a reason why I don't like those things. I just think they're, like, expensive and, like, it does take up, like, resources and money and time and effort, you know? But I do enjoy, like, dressing up. I think it's fun. The high observer says, let's all go to college. Maybe, do we need it? Do I like horror games? I never like played like a horror game. But sure, I guess. I mean, probably not. Honestly, probably not. Because I think video games, I just have not got into video games because I'm like, okay, this is like a limiting universe, like no offense, but what do you mean it's a video game and I have to follow the storyline and I can't just like walk down the street? Like I kind of like Minecraft because I can just like walk around and do whatever I want. It's like about me, but like other games, I'm like, this is not even like about me. Like I have to follow their storyline. Like why would I do that? Like somebody just made up the storyline. I'm supposed to be fine with wasting my time even if it's stupid. You know, like what if it's stupid? Like what if I'm like, I wasted 5 minutes of my life or I wasted 3 days of my life trying to figure out this stupid game? Then I'm gonna be like, oh no, like I'm gonna have like an existential like crisis. I'm gonna be like, I wasted my entire life on this. Like I'm not, like if I play like some stupid game, I'm gonna be like, I'm wasting my whole life. Like I think some people just have like the mental and emotional capacity to not think they're wasting their entire life if they try one thing and it's terrible. But I'm more like, well, if this is terrible, everything else is gonna be terrible. Like, I don't know. I'm not Greek, Italian, or Jewish, but it's kind of funny to have people guess. It's kind of funny. Yeah, a lot of things are expensive. Basically everything just costs money. I don't know. Hello from the Upper Peninsula, Michigan. Hello. Oh, did people answer a question that wasn't for them or something? Oh, like random people are answering where they're from. Okay, well, I mean, that's fun. It could be like an everybody question, maybe. Big Will Most Hated says, OMG, does she ever stop talking? What's an oculus? I've never heard of that. Oh, someone says they haven't showered once in their life, but this is also the person who said they were 4 years old, so maybe your parents should do something about that. Don't be a Karen. Soul mixer. What's a soul mixer? What does that mean? Is that a game or something? Oh, you're asking where I'm from. Somebody said, are you German and Irish? Someone else said Lebanese. Where am I from? So, I am half Irish. I'm half Colombian. I'm also, like, on the Irish side, I'm also English. And on the Colombian side, I'm also French. But I'm, like, a tiny bit French. A lot. Like, a tiny bit, you know? And, like, Irish and English, it's, like, overlapping, so I don't really know, like, what percent either one is. It's just, like, you know, both. What am I drinking? This right here is coffee. It's actually a cauldron of a potion that I'm making. It's actually a curse. I cursed you. And I don't really know what you're gonna do about that. I don't really know. What tattoo is that? So, yeah. Basically, this is Hebrew for, like, a word. It's, like, magic and illusions. Tattooed on my wrist. My friend Indigo did it, so, yeah. It's supposed to be, well, I wanted it because I was going through a phase where I definitely had, because I practiced magic, like, I had, like, magical, like, insecurities, like, for real, though. Like, I was like, "Okay, so magic is about your intention." Like, here's, like, where my frame of mind was at. I was like, "Magic is about intention, okay? So you have to, like, intend that the spell is for a purpose." I was like, "Well, how do I even know if my intentions are doing anything, or how can I prove that I even put my intentions into what I was creating? I was like, "That's actually something I can't prove unless you're telling me I could just put water into a cup, and that means something, and that's a spell. What makes me, like, pretending to force my intentions into something more powerful than just, like, putting water in a cup, whether or not I'm even, like, realizing that it was supposed to be a spell?" So it was more about, like, saying to myself, "Then everything that I do is a spell. I just don't have to be aware of what it is, and it can still be equally powerful even if I'm not aware of what it is." Even though I'm still gonna, like, incorporate my intention with things, it was supposed to kinda help me to not be, like, literally paranoid about that. So, I mean, I believe tattoos have purposes. I forgot other people might not think that tattoos have, like, a magical purpose. Like, I forgot that was an option. I forgot that most people probably thought people were, like, leaving the live. I was like, "Wait, did I say something weird?" Like, I realized I was like, "Wait a minute." Most people aren't like, "Oh, I'm getting this tattoo because it does something. It has a function and it's gonna change my brain. Every time I do anything in my life, it's gonna change my brain that I have this tattoo on my left wrist." You know what I mean? Like, I forgot that there are people on the planet who don't believe that their tattoos, like, physically perform an action, let alone, like, have a purpose, you know? Um, oh, someone saying that an onculus is a device you put on your head to play virtual games that you see kind of in person, and it's super cool. So I am just skeptical and weirded out by, like, the virtual reality stuff because, you know, how they just wanna, like, put chips in people's brains and, like, control them and do weird stuff, like, I'm like, "Why would I need that?" You know what I mean? I don't care if it's just, like, a virtual reality headset, I'm like, "Why would I need to rely on something or feel that way?" Right? I'm like, "What?" Like, why would I need to get closer to the video game so I can think that I'm inside of it versus where I already was on the outside of the video, like, not inside the video game, like, I don't like, my reality is good enough. I can sit here with my coffee, and this is good enough, and if this is not good enough, then I'm the one who's doing something wrong, and I'm the problem, not that I haven't submerged myself into some random game that I don't care about so much. I don't need to escape my reality because what am I escaping from that I haven't dealt with? I personally don't need that. I would just see it as a waste of time, so no offense, but, like, I actually do kinda think games are a waste of time unless you're literally learning something from it, like, no offense, if you're not every single second of that game, if you're not taking something away from that, like, if this is not the most educational thing you ever did in your life, if it does not give you a purpose, like, I don't care, somebody could pay me, like, $1 billion to, like, have a full-time job playing video games, I would not do it. I'd be like, "So what am I getting out of that?" Like, I literally have to sit there holding a controller, like, I would be so mad, I would be so mad, I would be like, "I have to sit there holding a, like, controller or something and doing something, like, you expect me to do that?" Like, I would be so mad, I'd be like, "There's no way that I'm doing this right now." Like, I would rather just not do that. I would rather just have less resources in life and not do that. Oh, no. Put tequila in coffee is crazy. The High Observer said, "Colombian is strong in you." See, I love that because I think that's, like, a good thing, but also, I think it's so funny the way you worded that, because it sounds like in Star Wars, like, Yoda would be like, like, "The Force is strong," and, like, "The Force is strong," or something, like, in this one, or something, you know, like, it's like, "The Colombian is strong in you," like, "The Force is with you," like, you know, it's funny, it's funny. Like, it makes it sound so magical, so incredibly magical, I'm like, "That's great, that's amazing," but, like, it was just funny. Will I be your Valentine? I don't know, because if I say yes, then I have to say yes to everybody. So I'm gonna say no, because I think it sounds bad if I have, like, there's 26 people in the chat right now, I can't really say I have 26 Valentines, I feel like that sounds bad. What's your ethnicity? I just said my ethnicity. I'm half Colombian, half Irish. Soup is poison, think about it. What does it even mean? I don't agree, that's weird. Coffee. Like someone just said coffee. Somebody, or Grady's Gaming Legacy said, I used to be like that. I am a new believer in Christ. I know God is real because there is no way it was luck that saved my dad. With one grain of sand that stopped the grenade from going off. One grain of sand stopped the grenade from going off? I don't know what that means, but that's great for you. That's great. For your dad being alive, that's good. Like, I guess, you know, that's great. I'm not Christian, but like, I'm happy for you that that happened. Witchcraft, yes. I don't know how to pronounce it. Somebody said, let me see your tattoo. This one? My tattoo? Huh, you want to see that tattoo? Okay. Your toes are green? That's weird. Do some magic. Voodoo question mark. Do you do... I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna say no, I do not. I don't know what that is, honestly. I don't want to mispronounce it. It has a lot of letters in it, so I do not do a flip. It's wild. Will I be your Valentine again? Like I said, probably not. Do I have tattoos in other areas of my body? Yeah, I have like 18 or 20 tattoos. I kind of forgot. Like, I just got the tattoos I wanted. Huh? Crunchy Paw said, you understand? And that's all they said, but like with a bunch of like punctuation. Thanks for saying I'm beautiful. Someone said a womp womp. Womp. Unicorn emojis. My mouth is very pretty. Thank you. It adds an experience that you may never feel through a TV and do unimaginable things. I have a pretty good imagination, honestly. I would be disappointed with virtual reality, and I am a witch anyway, so I'm like, I would rather just like work on something that makes me feel like I'm doing something important. Virtual reality doesn't make me feel like I'm doing anything important, and I've never tried virtual reality. I just know because already the games that I have tried, or like anything, like none of that makes me feel like I did anything important. Someone said you single I'd smash, but like in all capital letters. Yes. C God says, or C God 7 says, Celeste is short for celestial being, parentheses. Yeah. C God 7. Yeah, like well, Celeste was always my middle name. Like, I ended up, like, changing my name to Celeste. So, like, Celestial was definitely one thing I had in mind when I did that. But, I don't know, there's so much gray area with names. It was, like, I was like, I know I'm gonna go by Celeste. To say that there's a long form that's Celestial, like, I do think that's correct, but it's, like, it's either Celeste or Celestial, like, I don't even really care at this point. I'm like, as long as I don't care, one or the other. You could say, like, that weird tree over there, and I'd probably answer. Like, I don't know. At this point. Do I watch TV or movies? Do I watch TV or movies? I did watch all of Squid Game, even, like, season 2. I didn't even start watching it, like, again, and then I was like, what am I doing? This is kind of scary. But I was like, maybe I'll watch it more. I was like, when I'm bored, maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. I just, like, hit the other mug. I don't know, I'm doing smart things over here. So, yeah. I have watched, like, a few animes. So, like, a few. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know if I watch TV or movies. I don't know the answer. Am I a musician? Define musician, no. I don't know what it would mean if I were. I don't know how I would know if I were one. I am not, but how would I know if I were? How would I know if I even wanted to be? Like how would I find out if I wanted to be? Would it just be a result of my actions that I am one, or find out that I wanted to be one to begin with? Like, what even defines musician? Huh? Someone said you deserve it. Deserve what? Jack says, do you like esoteric knowledge? There's some esoteric knowledge that I like. There's some of it that I'm really a big fan of. There's definitely some that I'm a really big fan of. There are some things that I don't like. Like, there are a lot of things that I don't like. There are a lot of things that are esoteric knowledge that I either don't find extremely useful in the moment, or I'm bored of, or I know to be true, but I don't care that it's true because I'm like, that doesn't benefit me to know that it's true. Or sometimes something just like clicks and I'm like, okay, like I learned something and that is not only great, but it like does something. Like it has a purpose, you know? I like creating my own esoteric knowledge and then not having any idea if I believe in it or not. That's the goal in life. Making sure I don't know if I believe in it or not so that I know that I tried really hard. And then I'm like, what did I try very hard at? I'm not sure. That's the goal. Music is the closest thing we have to magic. I don't really agree. Like, I kind of actually feel the extreme opposite. The problem that I have with music is that it's not magical enough to hold my attention for more than 3 seconds. And the problem with magic is that it's rarely musical enough to hold my attention for more than 3 seconds. So I lean way far into magic, and I'm like, anything that this is lacking is just actually me that's lacking. I know that in magic I can say that anything that the practice is lacking is actually within me, and then it just makes me stronger, whether or not that's true. But in music, if there's anything lacking, I think that it's magic that's lacking, so then I have to go into magic to fully, like, fix that problem. You're gonna be like, what? Well, maybe you'll get it. You said, let's grab dinner and get your nails done. That's very nice of you to offer. I don't see it happening, but that is very sweet of you. Very nice for you to say. The High Observer said 26 are too many. Oh, yeah. A lot of people for me to just agree to be everybody's Valentine. I feel like, I don't know. Not that it means anything if I just say yes, but like, you know. Matt Torrance said, my doctor gave me a prescription for sleeping pills. He told me to take 2 every time I wake up. I don't know anything about, I'm not a psychiatrist, I don't know any, and I don't have experience with that. I don't know anything about all that, really. Not from my perspective. Sharon Hunter said, I'm high as a kite on a stormy day. Say something funny, please. Oh, something funny. How many ear piercings do I have? I have 800. No, I only have the boring ones. Like, I have literally, like the normal, like, one on each ear. That's literally all I have. I had my belly button pierced, too. Wow, I literally just made my arm fall off the table. So, yeah, I had my belly button pierced and these. Yeah, that's literally it. That's literally it. Nothing too exciting. Did you make tattoos yourself? So I have never tattooed my own body. My friend Indigo did let me tattoo him, which was crazy and terrifying, but I think it turned out good. I think it was this, like we both got this, but like I did like a super tiny version of it, I think, on him, but I don't remember exactly, but I do think it was this that he let me tattoo, which was crazy. I remember doing it, and I was literally so scared. I was like, I don't want to mess it up, and it was the first time I ever tattooed somebody, so I was like, I'm definitely gonna, like, I was scared. I was like, I don't want to mess this up, you know. You have to be crazy if you think Nothing created everything. Jesus loves us all. So I just personally don't work with Jesus as a deity. I don't think that that's like not something people can do. I think people can work with Jesus as a deity, like, and actually just have like an altar for Jesus and do like rituals for Jesus, and like maybe if they're doing like extreme prayer for Jesus, maybe that does do something. I'm not against that. I just believe I find it very obvious, a very obvious fact in my mind, that there are a lot of gods and that they are real. And so for that reason, I'm not going to close my mind once my mind is opened. Once I'm like, to me it's a very obvious fact that there are multiple amazing gods that help people and do things. So yeah, I'm not saying Jesus like doesn't exist at all. I'm just saying that like I think there are just a lot of gods that are like, in my opinion, way more worthwhile for me to work with. So, you know. But if you were doing something like extreme for Jesus, I don't think that's like terrible. Just why I wouldn't see it as like amazing or anything special if like everybody on the planet like converted to Christianity. I'd be like, so why are you guys even doing that? Like, I would just be like, that's weird. But I don't know. Like, I'm just not Christian, so it doesn't mean I think nothing created everything. Like, but kind of like you kind of believe that too, right? Because you either believe that like the Christian God pooped himself out of nowhere, right? Like you think he just showed up. So that is nothing being created out of everything. It doesn't matter even if you think the Big Bang is what created everything. You do believe, in some form, nothing created everything. That's actually like the core belief that everybody can share on the planet. Because do you think that God didn't come from anything if you only believe in one God? Like, you don't think God created God itself, themselves, himself, herself. You don't think that person created themselves? Then who came around and created them? The Big Bang, right? But if you believe in the Big Bang, then like you believe that eventually like just everything started existing and it made a sound, you know? So, or if you believe in every other theory of everything, there was nothing and then there was something. That's literally how every story starts, because they don't know how to explain why was there nothing and then there was something, because no matter what, there has to have been nothing at some point if anything started, unless things infinitely existed forever, like, which, who knows? But yeah, every story starts like that. So when are you showing your feet, says Peter Pan. I don't remember that being a part of the story, Peter Pan. Maybe it was. I think, isn't that when you nail your shadow to yourself or something? Like, you gotta like put nails through your own feet to anchor the shadow. But, you know, I remember that being you, not everybody else, Peter Pan. Please show both of the ears. Okay. Oh, now you've seen both of the ears. I wish I had cool cat ears to show you, like just hiding under the hair and like flip them up, you know. If only. Show my feet. Cute ears. I need more piercings. 360. Is that good enough? I'm like on my knees over here, like. Cute hair and smile, thank you. I said that in such a like ominous, like, thank you. Like, I don't know. Oh, you're French, that's cool. I'm like a tiny percent French, like 2%. I don't know. I'm a tiny bit French. Apparently. So, do witches have an underground society? Woo! I mean, yeah, like, everything has that. Like, of course. Yes and no. That's the answer, yes and no. Yes and no, because everything witches do is underground, but all witches do not know each other. Like, it's not like, what you would imagine it to be. Like, you don't just open a phone book and every witch that's ever casted a single spell is in there. I wish, like, how convenient would that be, right? But yeah, everything witches do is underground because nobody believes in witches, nobody likes them if they do believe in it. It's all underground, all of it. But like, and it's not even like, it's not like you can go on like Indeed or LinkedIn and like find a job as a witch, you know what I mean? So no, because it's not, it's really, really inconvenient networking. The most inconvenient, right? To find other witches, how are you gonna do that? That's the whole thing, it's difficult, right? Like, it would be hard if you wanted to find other witches who are actually like legit and actually like mean it and stuff and like are actually going to do the spell work and in a way that you believe in. Like, you'd have to really be the one to do it yourself at sometimes, or find somebody who like you fully agree with to know like how's it gonna go, right? But witches group together a lot, but it's like finding other groups of witches, it's gonna be like kind of hard for you at first, right? Shout out for Helene. Yes, shout out for Helene. Hello. It's like the Hurricane Helene. Someone said, I think you put a curse on me. I don't know, what'd you do? Honestly, the only people I've cursed were words I can't even say on here. I've cursed barely anybody. And I didn't even, like, I have not cursed people by name. I'm literally like, oh, like, if this person, not even, like, a specific person, but I'm like, oh, like, I'll do, like, a general curse for people who are, like, yeah, I'm like, wow, like, I'm talking about the fact that I can curse people. It's, like, a lot to put online. I have cursed people who, like, sexually assaulted people who were, like, actually people who did it, like, for real, not, like, people, you know what I mean, but, like, people who actually committed that crime. I have cursed, because that's obviously, like, a really bad thing to have on the planet. So those are really, like, the only people I've cursed. But, or actually, yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I only want to curse people who I feel deserve it, but some people will be like, oh, like, don't curse them, whatever, but, like, those would be, like, the only people who I've, like, actually cursed. But I'll do, like, just the way I do it is what makes sense to me, but, you know, not that everyone's gonna, like, know what I'm talking about, but some people get it. Or some people understand why I would curse those people, which obviously, like, I should, but, like, some people would not get that obviously I should. They'd be like, oh no, like, all witches are the devil. It's like, well, what if you're cursing a worse devil? Then who's really the devil here? You know, like, witches are not the devil. They're probably helping you. You probably just don't know it. They're probably helping you and they probably don't even know it. That's possible too. You know, like, their energy adds to the collective a lot in positive ways that you wouldn't even know. Haha. Am I single? I am single. And it's so funny because your name says Destination Obsession, and you said, are you single? I'm interested. And someone said, do you have a map? Because I keep getting lost in those eyes of yours. Thank you. I'm letting you out. Did you get out yet? And someone said, you're wicked smart. I like that. That's attractive. I don't know how to pronounce your comment. Oh, Helene said, shout out to Helene. What was that? Take off your sweater? No. I'm not wearing anything under the sweater. I'm not taking it off. And it's not even a sweater, it's a hoodie. But I'm not taking it off. Because the whole video would get taken down. And you should pay me money for that content. If you wanted to see that, then you would go on my OF with the link in the description. In the link tree in the description. Someone said there's only one good God. Which one? Which one's the good one then? Which one's the good one? Surely not the Christian one, so which one's the good one? If there's only one good one. Let me know when you find out which one's the good one. If there's one single, you know, like, good by your standards, which one's the good one? There's so many. There's so many that are, like, truly, like, so many that I've experienced that truly only have the best intentions, just in so many different ways that I don't think I could even pick which one has the most pure intentions. Like, there truly are so many. So which one's the one that's the only good God to you? Like, let me know. I don't know, I'm curious. Hello from South Africa. Do you believe in aliens? Aliens have kind of always been, like, obvious to me. So I'm almost inclined to just, like, be like, no, why would I? You know, like, but aliens have kind of always been obvious to me because I've always just been like, there's obviously other dimensions, like, in my mind. I'm like, there's obviously other dimensions. Like, I even see a bird and I'm like, imagine it just flies through, like, a portal somewhere and, like, we never see it again, but we don't know because it's one random bird that no one keeps tabs on, you know? Like, I do believe in aliens. I just think that, like, there's, like, an open-minded and a closed-minded way to believe in aliens, which sounds weird because you would think all alien believers are, like, open-minded. I just see it as, like, there's the way that makes sense to believe in aliens and the way that doesn't make sense to believe in aliens. That's how I think of it. Even though I can, like, visualize and understand, like, why people would go both ways. It sounds weird. But I don't understand why somebody would not believe in aliens, because even if they're, like, a Christian or an atheist or something, or whatever they are, I don't know, what are you? But, like, whatever they are, you actually do believe in aliens. Because do you not think that, like, Jesus was an alien if you believe in Jesus? Do you not believe that God was an alien if you believe in God? Like, what do you mean? Does not live on planet. Extraterrestrial. Like, not terrestrial, like, not from your home. Like, you know, like not from your, no, like, was God born on Earth? If you don't believe in aliens but you're a Christian, you are implying that God was born on Earth, which really is mind-blowing, but the Christians did say, do you really think, like, everything came from nothing? So theoretically, they're also saying that God came from Earth and did not create Earth, so who created Earth? I don't know. Who created Earth? I don't know. I mean, I believe that just, like, a lot of gods came together and, like, created Earth. Like, I don't think it's, like, that mystical or surprising. I think it's kind of just easy. Mark Williams said, so you don't believe in Jesus? Honestly, I'm open-minded to the idea that Jesus could be a deity that's out there that's just, like, doing what he wants to do. Like, I just don't see him as, like, the only one, because I'm like, why would there not be, like, 7 million? If there's 7 million, why would there not be 70 million gods? Like, why would there not be, what do you mean, there's, what, 7 billion people? Why would there not be, like, a billion times that in gods? Why would there not be infinite? Like, someone creates a new god tomorrow, like, it wouldn't be special if somebody created a god tomorrow. Why? Because it happens all the time. It's not special if it happens all the time. And that thing that you think has never happened before happens all the time to somebody else. So, like, none of it is that special. None of it is actually, like, it is cool. It's better than, like, not knowing about it. Some of it's not that special or exciting. Why? Because it actually is super common in the universe. You just don't know about it. So it's cool when you first know about it, but, like, it's still kind of true that, like, I don't know. It's just true. It's just happening out there. People are like, so you're saying you don't believe in God? Jesus is Lord. That's wild. And someone said, everyone chant Jesus Christ. And people just said Jesus Christ a lot. They didn't hear anything I said. They just said Jesus Christ. They did not hear a word I said. Which is fine, you don't have to agree with me. But, like, who am I? Nobody. But who's Jesus Christ? Does Jesus Christ know about you, like, that much? How often do you even have, like, an altar for Jesus? How often do you work with Jesus? Like, what have you talked to Jesus about? Like, what has Jesus done? You know? Like, Maybe if you're going to be obsessed with Jesus, make an altar for Jesus, okay? I'm not against you making an altar for Jesus. I just don't have one. I'm not against that. Just like, you know, you do it then. If that's truly your path, go crazy with it. But that's not everybody's path. You can't be heartbroken when that's not somebody else's path. You can't cry about it when it's not, you know, like. Kind of tired of sitting in this one spot, like a lot. Strawberry says, girl, she doesn't need a man. She's an independent woman and she knows that. Thank you, Strawberry. Sorry, I just burped. Thank you, Strawberry. What do you mean, give him a try? People like, give him a try. We'll see. See what? Who are you talking about? What? Sammy said, can you sign my full leg cast? Probably not, because I don't know you. It was for a cast, the kiss, you know, but I don't know you, so I can't, I don't know where you even are in the world. No, I cannot sign your full leg cast. Someone said, do you practice Wicca? No, like, I don't specifically. I just do whatever I feel like doing. Like, I literally do whatever I feel like doing, and it's always different. I have some things that I do, but, like, I just do random stuff. Devin said, poor house. Yeah, like, I think the house probably didn't like when the window got messed up or whatever. I don't really remember how it happened, though. It just happened. I don't think the house really cared that much, though. The house is, like, just happy people live here. I think houses just enjoy having people. I'm getting so tired of being in live. I'm gonna end it because I'll just be back another time. I love you guys. Bye!